Welcome to App of the Day. I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
Today's app is Instapaper.
I love this app. Love it.
So what does Instapaper do, Norm?
So Instapaper is created by one of the co-founders, I think, chief technical officer at Tumblr before he left, Marco Arment. And it is, before readability was available on Safari, it was a way for you to bookmark stories.
Yeah.
And this new update is Instapaper 4.0 for iPad and iOS. Massive update that changes the Instapaper user interface. So, for example, right now,
this is the
navigation
new
bar.
This is the screen. So this is your read later screen. The way this works is you put a like a bookmark or something in your browser. There's any number of apps that'll do this, like the official Twitter app. And when you see a story or a link that you want to read, you just tap on it and hit say read later, and it goes here, and you get a format like this.
It caches it.
It caches it.
Yep.
So this is available offline. I can't be offline now because they're streaming over the internet. But for example, I saw this story about a Vallejo man who got stuck in a baby swing overnight. Wow. And I thought, I would like to read this story later. So I hit the Instapaper button, and yeah, the whole story is that some dude lubed himself up with laundry detergent and then got jammed in a baby swing, just like this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's so many. I mean, it works great on iPad, but I love it on iPhone.
Yeah, it's great for reading stuff on the way to work.
Yeah,
basically.
There are so many small little design elements that Marco made for this app to make it easy to read on a small screen. You can change your font sizes. You get the scroll bar. I can get that whole. Where you just tap, you get
the context nav. Yeah.
Archive, delete, and forward.
I don't I don't use folders, but so things that have changed. Instapaper. We've done this before in App of the Week a long time ago. It was one of our very first ones. This is the new version. It's 4.0. A lot of stuff has changed. We already talked about the new home screen, which is you know all this stuff. There are some other things that have changed that I think are really cool.
Yes.
One is that Twitter integration and Facebook integration, and I think Tumblr integration too. I only use Twitter, but this is all new, and this is just scraping my Twitter feed to see stuff that people have
articles that they linked.
Articles that people have linked. So this is probably a Mother Jones article. Yes. Here we go.
And then you can actually click read later right there directly.
Yeah, and add it to your queue. Thank you.
Yep.
And then it'll show up next time this refreshes up here. It takes it a second.
Yeah, so you actually have to still click read later. It doesn't automatically process all the articles that people link because some you might not want.
Well, and the nice thing about this is now you get the full control over everything. Other things you can change, now with iOS 5 you can do dynamic light dark changing at a hardware level in the app. This is a new feature. It used to only be in apps like Kindle and required some low-level hooks that Apple didn't make available to everybody. It's there for everybody now, and it's fantastic. You can also change the background. There's a whole bunch of different... I kind of miss... He doesn't do the sepia background that the Kindle uses. I quite like that. But you can change fonts and stuff like that. If you want to get a little more Helvetic-y, you can do that.
You want to read
with
the
serif
fonts.
Yeah.
If you go back to articles, he also revamped the editor's pick section, and it's all pulled from this this website.
Give me something to read is the name of the site.
And so if you don't like bookmarking stories or stuff, this is actually a great way to discover long-form articles. Super. I mean, it's very broad in terms of topics, but they're all very interesting and worth reading.
The other one that's not well, I mean, it depends on your interests, right?
I think they're worth reading.
Expand
your interest.
Some of the stuff is very interesting, though. Yeah, and it's basically it's the best of the web. Hold on. How do I get rid of the sidebar? Does it not go away anymore? Oh, I have to read later or something. Yes. So you hit read later and it goes over to your Goober and pops up over here. I use this for stuff other than just news articles too. For example, when I'm playing Dark Souls right now. I dump some stuff that I have in Dark Souls, stuff that I need into this, and it makes it much easier to access. It's stored locally, so I don't have to wait for the web browser to reload, and it's always right there, which is super handy. Other stuff?
So there's new pay option to search. Offline searching, it indexes and you can search your articles.
Yeah, so this is part of his new subscription thing. It's $1 a month.
Yeah.
I didn't actually turn it on because I don't ever search this. But the interesting thing about the way the search works is it searches everything that you've ever Instapapered, not anything else.
Yeah.
So if you've hit read later on at some point, it's in your Instapaper queue. You'll be able to read everything. I can't really recommend this service enough. When you get into a story and you want to share it with your friends, you can do that, and it gives you a bunch of different options. Like you can post directly to Twitter using iOS 5's Twitter integration, or you can email a link to the article to a friend. I think this is a fantastic app. It's, I think, $5.
Yeah, it's a little pricey. I mean, readability does do similar formatting, but that's only within Safari. It doesn't actually do the bookmarking and caching.
You're talking about Read Later.
Or Read Later, yes,
Yeah.
which is based off the readability
Yeah.
features. Yes. So, but this makes sense for iPad if you have iPad Wi-Fi, and it makes sense if you have an iPhone.
Yeah, if you spend time on a commute reading stuff and you want to read current events instead of novels or whatever, it's really good for that. I like this app a lot. I can't recommend it highly enough. Everyone who uses an iOS device and reads should use it.
Instapaper 4.0.
It's out now. This has been App of the Day. I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys next time.
Bye.